Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I would do a video about a quote that someone sent me that I thought was really cool, really awesome quote that I agree with, and just kind of talk about that a little bit. So the quote is, and it's actually an unknown quote. I think it was an old German quote, but the author is unknown, like so many quotes out there. Is wealth lost, something lost, honor lost, much lost, courage lost, all lost. And I thought that's so, I just love it. It waxes poetic to me. Just this idea that because so many people, I think so many people have it backwards. So many people have it so that they would say that wealth lost is the worst thing. And we could replace wealth with health. We could replace wealth with any kind of material thing that is ephemeral and can go away easily. And then we've got the second tier, the honor lost, which I think a lot of people, again, would rank that lower. They would make that something that is not so important, right? That they would say, oh, well, honor lost, not a big deal. It's more like the ideal was lost. The principle was lost. That's bad. That's much lost. But then this last one, courage lost, all lost. And that to me means that, when you give up, when you let fear win, when you decide that you're going to throw in the towel, the capital F failure, when you're going to give up, then it's all lost. Then it's gone. When you lose the nerve, when you're afraid to do something, the day that I'm afraid to make a video because it's going to upset people, because it's a controversial topic, the day I'm afraid to speak my mind because I'm afraid of what will happen to me, that's when it's all lost. That's when that's when the ideals, the principles are gone. That's when the wealth will eventually disappear. That's when everything will crash and fall. Because if courage is lost, if we can't stand up, if we're afraid, then we're going to lose it all. Then everything that we hold, we can't defend it anymore. You see what I'm saying? You can't defend it. If you don't have courage, not only can you not get what you want out of life, but you can't defend it. It will be taken from you. And a lot of times we live our lives, and I've lived my life this way, in defense of what we have, like trying to build these fortresses, these walls around what we have, which is actually living in fear. Because if we're afraid of loss, okay, if we're afraid of loss, we're living without courage. We're giving up the courage. We're losing our courage because courage is action in spite of fear. Courage means that we don't fear the loss. We actively, right? The whole Chuck Norris commercial, remember the deodorant where he says, the best defense is a good offense. It's so fucking true, right? And that's what courage is. Courage is the ability is to recognize, at least from a logical perspective, to live our lives in a way realizing that the best defense is a good offense. Is that we are going to attack and pursue things in life and not just try and hold on to them. I thought this was just a good quote. I just want to share that with you. Wealth lost, something lost. Honor lost, much lost. Courage lost, all lost. And don't live backwards. Don't live the other way. So many people live the other way, and courage is the first thing that goes out the window. They're so afraid. They're pussies, as I would say, right? And that's the thing that goes out the window, that's the first thing. And the last thing that they want to lose is wealth. Everything is so self-preservation, right? The true, for you guys out there, the true attribute of manliness, of masculinity as you define it, is the lack of self-preservation, right? If you really want to get at the core of what it means to be a man and what it means to be manly in that respect, it's the lack of self-preservation. It's the recklessness to some degree where you're not worried. And ironically, when you fight for your all, right? When you fight all in, when you're courageous and you don't shy from the battle, okay? And don't try to preserve your life, you actually make your life more, right? You take a risk, you may die, you may lose, you may fail, but if you want the best chance at winning, if the enemy's there and the enemy's going to try and kill you, you should be fighting as hard and as courageously as possible, because that's going to give you actually the best chance of survival, right? Hiding and hoping that they don't see you or cowering is going to get you killed. That's more likely to have you lose. And so many people in life, like I said, they have it backwards. They're so set on preserving what they have, on the wealth that they have. They're so ready to give up honor, to give up principles. We can replace honor with principles. They're willing to give up principles at the drop of a hat. Or, but courage, that goes out the window. It's fine. It's fine. They'll be intimidated. They'll be pushed over. They won't fight their fears. So I love this quote. I'll say it one more time. Wealth lost, something lost, honor lost, much lost, courage lost, all lost. That's all I got for you today. Just remember to keep courage number one and wealth at the bottom. If you like this video, click that subscribe button below. Click the bell so you don't miss any videos. Talk to you next time. Take care. Buy my shirt.